golfers might be the most narcissistic, like a guy like Phil Mickelson.
Phil, apparently, that was one of the things that I had a hard time wrapping my head around.
That he was that much of a cock?
How much of a dick Phil was. And that has been supported by numerous people inside and outside the game. And I'm like, wow, that's too bad. I always sort of cheered for Lefty a bit.
One of my very good friends is a former Canadian PGA Tour pro. His name is Ian Leggett. And he won the Tucson Open years ago. 2004, Salt Lake?
I know, Ian. Wasn't there a conversation about getting him on the podcast?
Yeah. He's down in Florida. He's a golf pro now. He's doing great. Doesn't play anymore. And listen, I've hung around with him lots. And he's not a guy that tells stories out of school. Like, he would not shit talk his fellow colleagues on the tour. But there was one dude, that he said is universally fucking hated by every single golfer that shows up to golf every single weekend, no matter if he's in the tournament or not. And it's Phil Mickelson. And he goes, dude, you know how much of a dick this guy is? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Of course I do. Of course I do. I love these stories. He said he's following Weirzy. Can't remember the name of the tournament. Following Weirzy. Weirzy's in the lead. He's paired with Phil. Phil is slowly fading, right? Even though he's paired with Phil in one of the second last or last groups. And Phil has no skin in the game. He's like, not going to win. He might come in top 10. Doesn't matter. He's bailing on the back nine. He sucks. And so Mike's got a real chance to win this tournament, Weirzy. Like a real chance. Gets up on 18 to hit his golf ball down the middle of the fairway. In the middle of Mike Weir's backswing, Phil, who's out of it, opens up a bag of chips.
Apparently he did a lot of stuff like that.
And Mike flails his drive into the woods. Can't even look at him. Lego's like 10 feet behind him on the tee box. And he looks at Phil and he goes, what the fuck are you doing? And Phil just gave him the finger and started walking down the fairway.
I love stories like that.
Like,